Greetings, fellow 50p collectors, Coin Snatcher here, and we have a 50p that the Royal Mail actually managed to deliver. Took them longer than it should have, naturally, about a week, but it did arrive, and surprisingly this was posted after a lot of other coins were posted, probably around the 27th, 28th of November. Those ones haven't arrived yet, but this one did arrive. Royal Mint, bunch of lazy, arse-kicking, bone idle, sit in your arse at home rather than go to work. I mean, I'm not going to have a rant, but they proper piss me off. See them out there walking in the street in their shorts, and I think, who the hell wears shorts when it's 2 degrees? I mean, most of them are probably off sick. They all look to be in their 60s anyway. It's time they got rid of all the Royal Mint, or Royal Mail, sorry, all the Royal Mail workers. Bring in a load of youngsters to do it. They could whiz round on their electric, those electric, what do they call them, electric scooters. Yeah, give all the teenagers an electric scooter, employ them for below minimum wage, and send them out to do the deliveries instead of. Well, I've noticed a lot of them are just old fatties, aren't they? They're like middle-aged, old-age fatties, and they walk around in their shorts with their hiking boots on. I'm beginning to detest the Royal Mail workers as much as I detest cyclists. I mean, these lycra-wearing piles of blubber that seem to find it appropriate to block the roads up, cycling down country lanes with their fluorescent lycra on and their fucking little GoPro cameras on their helmets. I mean, I'd like it to be a Mad Max scenario. If you've ever watched Mad Max, the movie from Australia with Mel Gibson, fantastic movie, not the crappy remake they made, but yeah, Mad Max style, and we could all have like bull bars and spikes fitted on the front of our vehicles, and you know, you could go out and ram a cyclist type day. It'd be great fun. I never used to see so many cyclists on the road, and I mean, they're bloody everywhere. I couldn't believe it this morning. I drove past my local harvester, and it was 8:30 in the morning. There's a thick frost in the ground, and at the side of the road you got 6 of these cyclists standing there talking to each other, and they've all got their bloody lycra on. They've got their little GoPro helmets. You know, it's so cold you can see your own breath, and these idiots are out cycling. My first thought was, well, hopefully the roads are icy and it's going to be carnage for them. You know, hopefully they'll slip, fall, break a leg, and then they can go to the NHS and not get treated for 6 months. You know, they can lie at home, get COVID, and hopefully that'll be the end of them. You know, I'd quite happily give every cyclist COVID and get them off the road. Anyhow, cyclists, Royal Mail workers, and I'm sure there's a whole list of people that I now find offensive. But yeah, at the minute, cyclists are top of the list. I can't stand cyclists. I hate them. I mean, they're all middle-aged men, and they've got grey beards, and they cycle round, and they think they own the bloody road. They cycle down the middle of the road, 2 of them abreast, talking to each other. You know, they've not got bugger all better to do with their day than be out ruining the roads for the rest of us. I mean, the amount of tax we pay to be on the road, some of us have got work to do, you know, some of us are doing important things. We're not out laddie-dan around, fannying about on a bicycle all day. I mean, get yourself an electric bike and bugger off somewhere else with it. Preferably go up a mountain or something, you know, and then hopefully you won't get down again. Anyhow, what have we got today to have a look at? So, this is a coin I haven't done a video on yet. This is the Battle of Britain 60th anniversary cover. These are the true heroes of Britain. None of this NHS, Royal Mail, all these people who worked during COVID. I worked during COVID. I'm not out looking for a bloody medal. Most of us go out to work because we enjoy it, and well, we need to pay bills as well. But clap the NHS, clap this, clap that, you know. Oh, they went out and worked during COVID. It's like the bloody train drivers, isn't it? I'd sack every one of them, send them all home and let them play with their Hornby train sets. Bunch of useless tossers. So, this coin, the real heroes of Britain, is a 2000 coin. So it's around 22 22 years old now, and if we have a little look on that, it's the 60th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. Got a fantastic picture there of a Supermarine Spitfire and the pilot underneath, and well, I don't know if that's a cloud or a mountain or what it is to the right of the pilot, but really nice looking coin. And I've been reliably informed by a fellow 50p collector, Les, that this was only ever available as FDC, which is a first day cover. So when you get a first day cover, it comes in the envelope. And I have a few of them. I don't have many of them. I tend not to buy first day covers, mainly because I like to take the coin out and put it in a red tray. This one, however, I'm going to keep it in its envelope in the first day cover, FDC as you would abbreviate it to, because I really do like this. The coin's in brilliant condition for being 22 years old, and when you have a look at some of these stamps as well, just the airplanes on it are amazing. All the British heroes of World War II. You didn't hear these guys yapping on that they didn't get paid enough. Oh, I'm not going to go and fly my Spitfire today because I'm going to go on strike. No, these people were dedicated to their country, not like the Royal Mail. Speaking of the Royal Mail, I would take the Royal monogram off their vehicles. I would take it away from the company. I don't think they're worthy to have the Royal monogram anymore. You know, bunch of lazy slack-jawed idiots. Anyhow, you got a nice airplane up here. Look at that, really nice stamp. And then we've got another one here. Wouldn't it be brilliant if they could bring a few of these planes out of retirement and they could fly them low and they could just use the machine guns on them and just shoot the hell out of all the cyclists on the road? That would be amazing. That would be a great way to spend a day, just watching. Look at this one with all the guns. You could take out hundreds of cyclists at a go with that. You'd have blood-stained fluorescent lycra all over the place. Beardy people lying on the side of the road. Then we'll have a snowplow come and just literally just scrape them off the side of the road and dump them wherever they can. And then we'd be able to get on with our day's work. Fantastic plane, look at that, beautiful. Another big plane there, all in black colours, looks amazing. And another little old-fashioned biplane there as well, really, really cool. So there we go, that is a 50p coin. If we flip it over, it'll have the year on the obverse of it. There's the IRB portrait of Her Majesty, and it's a 50p from Guernsey, dated the year 2000. So a really, really nice coin. Really, really nice condition. First day cover. Was lucky enough to get this from a fellow collector on a Facebook group called Chris, and a really good guy. Posted this out and did send me a message every day asking if I'd received it yet, but of course I had to reply back to him saying that because the Royal Mint or Royal Mail, sorry, are a bunch of lazy pricks, it hadn't arrived yet. But it did arrive, you know, and it's not been damaged in any way. So really happy with this. Not so happy with cyclists, train drivers, people going on strike in general. Anyway, that's it for now. Maybe in the next video I might have a proper rant, but I don't want to ruin this video by ranting the whole way through it. So peace and love, Coin Snatcher out.